Hey everyone, this is Ann Karen with Miranda Real Estate Group. And today I have with me Vanessa Baer. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Ann.
Vanessa Baer is one of the top attorneys, real estate attorneys in the Capital Region. And I get a lot of questions from buyers and sellers on title, just the whole topic of title. And so I thought I'd ask the expert to come on and speak a little bit about that. So Vanessa, welcome. Thanks for doing this video with me.
Thank you, Ann. Yeah, I think one of the tricky things about talking about title is it means so many different things. A lot of people think that title refers to their deed, which some people call it title. And so I just wanted to break down what we're talking about when we're talking about title.
Great, that'd be great.
Yeah, so our process on this end is we order a title search, and a title searcher goes out, searches the county records, and finds anything that's recorded in the county land records, and then produces that search for the attorneys. And then the attorneys dissect that search. Sometimes it's 13 pages, sometimes it's 400 pages.
That's incredible.
And we make sense of it. We figure out what went on in the past, were there foreclosures, were there, what was going, did it transfer ownership 16 times or one time? And we make sense of the title search and figure out, are there any issues posing title for our clients. Okay. If there are any issues we see, we fix them. So title insurance will never cover an issue that we know about. So I think the question then becomes, what issues could arise that wouldn't be revealed in the title search? Mm-hmm. And on that end, we have ones that the title searcher missed, because the title searcher, again, is going through these county land records that date back centuries.
Right.
And they could miss something. They're doing this all day. It's ripe for human error, but they could miss a lien on title. They could miss taxes that are owed. Okay. But then not only the title searcher, but the people who index those county records could have made mistakes. They could have recorded something in the wrong county. They could have forgotten to record a deed. So there's this kind of issue of human error. And because real estate is so antiquated, it's ripe for human error. We have so many manual. Exactly.
It's unbelievable.
It's so manual. You have about 15 people touching these files, and we're all human, and we're all in a mad rush, especially with the housing market now. Right. And when you're in this industry for a long time, you kind of see how easy it is to make a mistake, and a major mistake.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of people think the title companies, well, if that's their mistake, they're the ones that are going to cover it. It's just not true. If it was my mistake, if I'm the attorney reviewing that title search and I make that mistake where I miss something, right? Yes, that mistake is on me. But if it was any other person making that error, the title company is not going to be held liable, and that would be something that would need to be held by title insurance.
I see.
The other issues I wanted to talk about were something that has nothing to do with human error. Okay. And it's just title defects that would never appear in a title search. Let me give you an example. Yeah. Somebody has been mowing your side of the lawn for 20 years, and it's adverse possession. And so then you go to sell your property, and they own, the court would determine that they own part of it. Nothing on title would ever reveal that to me, right? We have these common law things like prescriptive easements and adverse possession, where it would never appear in the land records, even though a court may determine that your neighbor owns part of your property. Another thing that would never pop up in title, and this is rare, but let's say an estate was selling a house and selling to 2 kids, and lo and behold, there was a 3rd kid that nobody knew about, and never, it never got a portion of the house. These things would never pop up in the title search. So that's another sector of things that aren't attributed to human error, but would be covered by title insurance. So we have kind of human error and non-human error issues that somebody would need that policy for coverage.
Gotcha. So then I guess that brings me to my next question. A lot of people question owner's title insurance, and why is it important? I guess you kind of talked a little bit about that, but people have a choice of whether or not to have that insurance or not, right?
They do. And the hard part is that the chances of a title issue are extremely rare. So people do have to take that, risk benefit analysis and say, do I want to pay this amount for
Right.
something? And so in some ways, there's ways I recommend, okay, you're somebody who will definitely want to buy title insurance. And things I see are, boundary line issues in the past, estates, foreclosures, divorce. These are all messy things in title. If something's turned over ownership 10 times in the last 10 years, these are all things that are ripe for title defects. So you can push somebody towards certainly recommending it. As an attorney, I always, of course, recommend it because, you don't want to be that professional that advise not to, and then there's a title issue. But I think the question I get is why do I have to buy lender's title insurance and owner's title insurance? So the lender requires me to. Won't the lender's title insurance policy cover me as well, cover in case of a title defect? And the answer is no. The lender's title insurance policy only covers the lender if there's a title defect, and the coverage is only the amount of the loan. So as the loan gets paid off, the coverage decreases. So the lender's policy would not necessarily provide any coverage for the owner. And so that's why we recommend an owner's title insurance policy. It's a couple $100, maybe a little bit more than that, but it covers you for life. And it's just that comfort of knowing if something happened that I didn't know about, I'm not losing my biggest investment to date.
Correct. Wow. Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for this information. And I'm sure it's very helpful. And if anybody is looking for a great real estate attorney in the area, please contact Vanessa Bayer. Vanessa, how can they reach you?
Yeah, they can reach me. My number 518-577-2290. Happy to give my email address then. And I also wanted to recommend you. And I spent time talking to our mutual client this weekend, and they were just raving about you, how you guided them every step of the way. So I really appreciate our team effort. So
yeah, so do I. Thank you. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home, I'd be happy to help. You can reach me at 305-283-7233. And if you have any questions also for Vanessa, you can message me and I'll be sure to get in touch with her. Thanks again and have a great day.
Thanks, Anne.
Thank you.